Hey guys. Hi, I'm Jim. In 2023, I had journeyed to the Philippines to meet my Filipino daughter for the first time. And wouldn't you know it, I met a girl. Today, after a year and a half in the Philippines, I was called back to North Carolina to take care of business. The plan: square up all financial debts and save up for my return to the Philippines in 2027. Yeah, baby, I'm going back. It's a early chilly morning after Halloween. Halloween was non-eventful because it was cold. It's still wet outside a little bit because of the rains we've been having. But anyways, I'm here, still in North Carolina, at least for the next year and a half still. Spring 2027, I'm out of here heading back for the Philippines. Meanwhile, I'm here at my homestead and just doing some work around the house, getting my muse back and doing some storytelling. Yeah. But right now I am waiting for my buddy Gerald, my neighbor over here. He's getting ready right now. We're heading out toward a city called Goldsboro, or a little smaller town, I guess you'd call it, on the outskirts called Dudley, North Carolina. Anyways, we're going to be picking up his girl, Vivian, and heading back this way. In between, we're going to hit up a Chinese buffet. Hello world. Get the hell out of here. There you go. From Grantham to here, I swear it was more than the street. Yeah. Right there. It seemed like it was. Fashion Metro from the park. That's what Well guys, I made it back to my home, and well, come to find out right after I got back that a serious typhoon is heading straight toward Guiuan. It's like a shades of Yolanda, you know. It's heading, I mean, I looked at the tracking and it's going straight forward, you know. Kathy, she's okay. She's holed up in her bunker, and that bunker can withstand probably everything except maybe an earthquake. I don't know, but she's good. I was mainly concerned with Rochelle because she lives out in the jungle with her family. They have different houses. Her sisters are spread apart. They hunkered in. One of her sisters had, and they waited to storm out there. Now they do have cedar block and concrete walls, but the roof is the weak point. Yeah, you can see the roof collapsing. But luckily, as the hurricane was, or the typhoon was heading straight for them, it had a little curve. It turned just slightly, so it just missed them. There's still a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and you know, but they rode it out and they're fine, everything. wasn't a whole lot of damage. They lost a few banana trees. That's really about it. Yeah, they're back up and running. So they're all good. All right, next up is, yep, my AI work I've been doing. It's kind of interesting. I noticed when I first arrived to the United States, to California, and then here in North Carolina, I'm not getting any hits. Yeah, I'm not getting any views. Yeah, ever since I got in this area, my views has dropped about 1/3. Maybe it's because I'm not in the Philippines anymore. Maybe the algorithm's confused about my AI stuff I'm doing. But I'm going to move on. I'm going to continue on with this AI and see where it takes me. I got a full year here in North Carolina to experiment with it, because eventually, late next year, before I return to the Philippines, I'm going to start on, I guess, be my final production after I've experimented with some of these AI tools. About 20 years ago, I wrote a novel. It's called Jack Ryder, The Rundorth Faction. It was a long novel, maybe 150, 160 pages, something like that. But I've been wanting to make it into kind of like a movie or something like that. Get the visual aspect going. And so I think that's going to be my ultimate goal, is to get that novel converted to a movie. But for right now, I'm sticking with the short story concept. Just using it to experiment with the tools. I've got a workflow down. There's other tools I'm looking at, but some costs, the free plans is like minuscule, so I'm going to stick with my current workflow and be experimenting with the other ones, as they pop up. But yeah, so far I think my workflow is good. I just got to keep an eye on style, because it seems like there's some style switching going on within the movie. And I think I know what's going on with that is, these free trials or these free plans, they have like a 5-second film length, right? You can do 5-second videos. But if you want an extended video, there's a way to do that. You take the last frame of that 5 seconds and you capture that, and then use that as the first frame for the next 5 seconds. And you go on and on with that. The only problem though is there's degradation. Each time you make a copy and use that as the initial frame for the next sequence, there's some degradation going on. If you do 2 or 3, it's not too bad. If you do about 5, well, there's a huge difference in the images. You lose the style, it gets grainier, it's a little fuzzy, just not the same. So I gotta keep that in mind when I'm doing this. Hi, Kat. Yeah, it's my first attempt at a full story. It's a short story, about 4 minutes, 4.5, something like that. But yeah, I think you'll like it. So it's going to debut 1 week from now, next Saturday, which is late November, something like that. Late November, early December. First week in December, not November. Okay. Oh, enough with all that. Here's a quick peek at the introduction.
Imagine a man who traded his fears for circuitry. A man who locked away the chaos of the world and called it peace. Meet Eli Warren, designer, dreamer, widower, and tonight's newest resident of a smarter, safer tomorrow. But in this tomorrow, the walls listen, the lights obey, and the one thing more dangerous than the world outside within.
Good evening, Eli. All systems normal.
Good. Keep it that way. Open window 2.